Check. Just pull up a chair.
Hello?
Congratulations, son.
Thank
You
you.
number one. You number one. I was sleeping. I kept hearing my notifications. And when I looked, you was like 79 and it counted. And like, I'm so happy for you, baby. You worked so hard. And you deserve
Yes, sir.
this so much. And we watching and we're so proud of you, everybody. Babe, I love you so much. Babe, I'm so proud of you. You number one. And you my son. And I'm so happy to be your mom.
There's a certain kind of young man the world meets before he ever gets the chance to meet himself. A young man raised inside environments so loud, survival becomes its own language long before maturity arrives to translate it. KAICENAT grew up in a world where the noise wasn't entertainment, it was life. It was moving from place to place. It was watching his mother carry weight no kid should have to understand. It was trying to become something before life forced him into becoming nothing. And when life is that loud, that early, attention doesn't feel like vanity. It feels like escape. Kai didn't start loud because he wanted to be seen. He started loud because the world never gave him space to be quiet. But that's only the beginning of the story. Because eventually, he would learn the difference between raising your voice just to be heard and learning how to control the room without ever needing to scream. From exposure to overexposure. The internet rewards the bold, the energetic, the ones who make you feel like the room is alive again. And in the beginning, that energy made Kai a star in real time. But exposure quickly became overexposure. Every clip had commentary, every reaction had a response, and every mistake had a punishment. Older generations didn't understand him. Some said that he was too wild, some said that he represented the downfall of youth, some saw him as chaos personified. But they weren't watching a grown man. They were watching a kid who finally found a microphone big enough to outshine the circumstances he grew in. He chased the noise because the noise was familiar. He chased fun because fun was survival. He chased opportunity because opportunity had never chased him. And then the room shifted. The lights got brighter. The pressure grew heavier. And the consequences arrived faster than the childhood he barely had time to experience. When the world needed a villain. If you want to understand the pressure Kai carries, you have to start with the moment people turned him into a symbol for someone else's mistake. One of his associates was accused of assaulting a woman. A serious situation, a devastating situation. And instead of aiming their anger at the person responsible, the internet aimed it at Kai. He wasn't the one involved, he wasn't the one who committed the act, but he was the biggest name in the room, so the weight fell on him anyway. Overnight, he became the villain in the story he didn't write. People didn't want clarity. They wanted a headline. And he was the easiest shortcut to outrage.
You're on the money.
But the criticism didn't stop there. They questioned the girl content. They questioned the loudness. They questioned the sleepovers. They questioned the prison stream. They questioned every part of his world that was built on youthful joy and tried to paint it as irresponsibility. This was a punishment disguised as feedback. And Kai had to stand in the middle of all of it, young, visible, and trying to stay human.
I'm black, I'm so black. Hey.
Problems deepen, growing up with millions watching. Most people get to make their mistakes in private.
Yeah.
Kai made his in front of millions. One misstep became a personality trait. One loud night became a character flaw. One bad moment became a summary of who he was.
Yeah.
People were judging his age over his actions. And that's the part no one likes to say out loud. The world wasn't angry at Kai. It was angry at the youth itself. He was learning responsibility at the same time he was learning fame. He was learning humility at the same time he was learning visibility. He was learning boundaries at the same time he was learning opportunity.
Yeah.
He was trying to grow. And the world was trying to label him. And somewhere in the middle, he realized something important. Noise is easy. Growing up is hard. Doing both at the same time is a pressure that no one prepares you for. Character pivot. The shift that changed everything. Kai always loved the long streams. Not for the numbers, not for the trends, but because they let him be himself without interruption.
Yeah.
That seemed to be his sanctuary.
I agree. That's
But
a
when the world
majority
started
of the
calling the
reason.
streams irresponsible,
Longer streams.
the prison streams, the
Let me let you cook.
sleepovers, and the chaotic energy, he had two options. Tone it down or evolve it. Kai pivoted in a way that only people with real emotional intelligence do. He didn't get quieter, he got bigger. Mafiathon, Mafiathon 2, Mafiathon 3.
Right.
Each one more creative, each one more structured, each one more responsible, each one proving that criticism didn't scare him, it sharpened him. He didn't run from his style, he matured inside it. And that's what growth looks like when it happens in public. Not a personality change, just a deeper intention behind the same passion.
Right. 100%.
Keep God first. Keep Jesus Christ first. This journey may get larger and larger, but never forget Jesus Christ.
His faith, his gratitude, his center. Every public figure has a moment that reveals who they truly are. For Kai, it isn't a meme. It isn't a scream. It isn't a viral clip. It's the way he talks about his blessings.
Yeah.
Kai has all the things young millionaires flex. Cars, jewelry, status, reach. But he refuses to weaponize them. He never speaks from ego. He never brags. He never positions himself as bigger or better.
Right.
He places God first. He places gratitude second.
Yeah.
He places humility in the spot most people put arrogance.
Indeed.
That's the symbolic scene of his story. A young man who survived circumstances, earned success, and still chose softness over superiority. The pressure refined him. Becoming a builder instead of a brand. As the criticism grew louder, Kai didn't react. He redirected. He started doing for others. He created Stream University, giving smaller creators access to opportunities he never had.
OD.
Put on the Clover Boys, Ray, Rakai, Preacher Queese, and dozens of other developing streamers who just needed a chance. He helped turn friends into public figures. He raised money for communities. He listened to advice from elders he once felt misunderstood by. He rebuilt pieces of himself, piece by piece, with intention. And through it all, he never forgot where he came from or the people who helped him rise. AMP didn't just feature him, they founded him.
Yeah.
They gave him his break. He honored it by staying loyal, grounded and aligned with the people who believed in him first. The world wanted a showman, and Kai became a leader. And leadership, real leadership, isn't loud. It's patient. The young man who outgrew the volume.
The General gives you a break to keep you covered.
Yeah, whether it's on your car insurance.
Or taking a break from being the auto-tune guy.
Here's the truth that sits beneath everything. If Kai hadn't listened to the criticism as a lesson instead of an attack, he wouldn't be here. If he hadn't learned from the people who weren't even fans of his, he wouldn't have evolved. If he hadn't protected his private life, he wouldn't have survived the pressure. If he hadn't put faith above ego, he wouldn't have direction. And if he hadn't grown from the noise instead of running from it, he wouldn't be a superstar. KAICENAT outgrew the volume. He didn't have to outgrow his past. He became intentional. He became grounded. He became generous. He became self-aware. He became someone his younger self would look up to. Because he was humble enough to listen, wise enough to adjust, and brave enough to keep becoming himself in front of the world. KAICENAT didn't just read the room, he learned how to change the room without losing the boy who started in the noise.
Where did that come from? He didn't
Now,
have that- he didn't
okay,
have that
now
all.
question. Now, if you was to
didn't
see,
have that all.
question. If you was to see this nigga in the streets, bro, he had his own, bro. He like, bro, run that shit, bro.
Kai with a push ice thing?
Yeah, Kai. It's Kai. Like,
Yeah, I was saying, seeing Kai with a push
that
ice
pain?
I've never felt more safe around a nigga with a push ice.
Why you feel so safe?
Yo,
That nigga like security.
yeah.
KC, only in our neighborhood, only in our culture is that a knock.
Security is crazy.
Yo, I was. That nigga got soft eyes.
Pain is crazy. Chat, that's the kind of video that if y'all in KC's community, especially a moderator, send that video to him. Sometimes you need a reminder. Sometimes listen, bro. Me and you will never know what it was like because we are already growing. We'll never know what it's like to get famous and grow before we fully had time for growth. He's grown and hasn't fully had peaceful, free time for growth. Is he gonna come back and be a different KC? Maybe. But KC is who he is. He's the fun, loving guy that likes to entertain y'all, loves what he does, has passions for different things, as do I. I can relate to that. I can relate to wanting to entertain y'all. I can relate to wanting to stand out. What is it that's going to make people click and be a part of my community? I want y'all to have pride when you're like, yeah, I watch him. You know, I watch his. I'm a part of it. I sub up. I want there to be pride and to make it make sense because it's still business at the end of the day. I want to be known for doing good business. So KC is who he is, and I understand him. I just hope there's someone in his corner that's not just like, yo, bro, I got you if you need me. Yo, bro, text me. You've been real distant. I hope, and he got good soldiers around him, good bros. But I really hope for Lord Almighty that they're called, yo, bro, you're KC. You built something. God knew who he was calling. God doesn't call the equipped. God equips the called. You've been called, my boy, for something bigger than you. So feelings, they come and go. Your thought, your mind, overthinking, you feeling regret here and there, you battling, things like that. You could shake it off one season, go 4 years living good, and then another one day out of nowhere, a random occasion, you go through feelings again. Those come and go. I know depression. I know battling thoughts. I know overcoming. Thank the good Lord, I know overcoming. I know battles. I know war. I know. What's the word? Stronghold, addiction. Real warfare, battling. I know dying to who I want to be so I can be who God calls me to be. I know dying to self and not being a selfish person and not trying to bully the scene and being peaceful before I'm anything else and being merciful before I'm angry. I know not being an angry little boy and not walking around here acting like the world owes me. I know how to be. I know because I know what's right and I know what's wrong. KC, he has doors open up for him. God knows who he called. Maybe he grows. Maybe he wants to do certain things in certain areas, but he's still that solid man of God, KC. And this video is like this, bro. You executed in this video. Listen, do me. You know how they do me. I'm next. Do me. Well, what's that from? When he said, "Do me, do me." It was like a guy, and he was like that. Is it a Hangover? It's somewhere where it was a relationship like Alan had with Bradley Cooper, like how he like overly adores his character. He loves him more than he loves Stu. But yeah, it was like a show where he's like, all right, now do me next. He's like, what? It was like something where he was I forget where that's from. I bet one of y'all gonna know. But yeah, do me next, Brody. Do me. I need a video like this in about 1.5 years. Right when I'm bubbling and my community is doing numbers and I'm IRL and I'm touring like Speed and my streams look as good as KC has laid the blueprint for them to look, and God is opening doors for me to get in a movie role here and there. I'm auditioning. I want to watch one of these videos like this where you just remind us of the good we done, because it's so easy. The same way a lot of y'all refuse to start a YouTube account and put reaction videos out or make a channel because you see one negative comment. I'll tell you the fastest way to break that chain. You want to break that? You want to break out that mindset that every time you go and you say, I'm going to make a video, and you've even made one. You made one and you watched it and you're like, nah, bro, it's not my thing. Stop trying to convince yourself out of what God called you to do. If you're there and you're refusing to make a reaction channel, even if you're reacting to anime or just movie clips, even if you react to nothing but music, stop trying to tell God he messed up along the way. He knows what he calls you to. Hey, listen, today it could be reacting to channels. Tomorrow it could be movies. Next week it could be running a channel for someone else. 3 years from now it could be a faceless YouTube, and you got 4 of them. You're out here knocking them out. You don't know where this is going to take you. And so many of y'all drop the ball in life because you feel like, well, I know how it's supposed to go. I know where I'm supposed to be. I'm going to go to college, and then I'll make that work, and then I'll find a girl, and then I'll start my YouTube. Or I'm going to do this, and once I get a new laptop, because this laptop is sometimes the camera isn't the best. We make up 1,001 excuses. 1,000 ways to get it. Choose one. That's the 1,000 game we should be rolling the dice on. 1,000 ways to get it. Choose one. And there's so many different ways. You could start making beats today and tomorrow get signed like Ye. You could start in acting today and tomorrow run the game of hip-hop called hip-hop like Drizzy. There's 1,000 ways to get it. You could be a KC who's running and editing his own things and then becomes the biggest streamer. I mean, I just don't understand. But the biggest way to overcome or to fight back and combat that mindset of, oh, if I do this, they're gonna say. First of all, turn the comment section off. I mean, you don't. The money you're trying to make in this game where you can become successful is such a large sum of money and life-changing money for you and your loved ones that a simple comment that someone can comment for free shouldn't even be free. They should have to charge, like, at least you got to be subscribed at the very least to comment. Because some of the things people think they get the right to just say, a lot of it be stuff that, you know how they tell you that person's probably reflecting or that person's probably going through things. A lot of it is true. Sometimes it really is just someone saying something that they know they need to do. Like, yo, you need to get a real job and you need to this and this. YouTube ain't gonna cut it for you, buddy. And it's like, if you knew them and you got to talk to them, you'd realize they need a better job. And YouTube probably ain't gonna cut it for them. But anyways, I don't like to dwell on that because that's like, we don't need a reason to make ourselves feel better from someone else's comment, especially a stranger. But anybody, even your best friend can tell you tomorrow your YouTube sucks. So what? Okay. I appreciate the honesty. That's why I need friends like you. AKA, maybe we're friends like you who needs enemies. But more importantly than turn the comment section off, because you can't run from it. People got something to say. Eventually they're going to say it. But more importantly than that, my opinion is this. This is my opinion. Turn it off until you build what you're trying to build. Once the ball starts rolling and you're getting subscriptions, then turn it on. People are going to say what they want to say. You don't need to run from it. You can't run from it. You for sure don't want to hide from it. You are who you are, and you'll wear that. But before you start, at least get the snowball going, where we got a couple people actually helping us build the snowball, and then now you can feel proud. Now you can feel like, say what you want. Say what you want. Because now I know I'm putting out good content. I'm doing the best I can. Maybe it's not content for you. I'm doing the best I can with the best editors I can afford. Maybe it's not for you. Go ahead, say what you want in the comment section. But it's easier to kill a dream in baby form, in infant form. It's easier for someone to unalive your dream when you're still in the baby stages. You don't even know your sound yet. You don't even know your direction. You don't even know if you're going to be reacting to music videos your whole life, or if in 3 years from now you're streaming like KC. So you got to be careful when you're building. Me personally, I shut that down. No, you get no say over here. Not yet. You'll have your time. Eventually I'll turn it off and you can go crazy. Hey, listen, put them in your notes. Write down all the hate you want to tell me and just save them. But you got to wait. Because first I'm earning it. When I earn something, then I'll let you earn your comment section. And another way to combat that mindset is you need to get out the comment section. Some of y'all think people are going to come for you, so you refuse to start your channel, but it's because that's the way you've been training your mind. You're in the comment section of every short. You're in the comment section of every video. You're liking the most negative comments. You're feeding off of it. You're literally training your mind to watch a video and then think of the negative about it. Oh, that was fun. Oh, that was weird. Oh, that was funny. Oh, that wasn't even funny. Oh, that was cringe. Then you go to the comment section because you're training your mind on comment section mode, and then you're liking all the negative comments, or you're reading them and you're getting a kick out of it. Retrain your mind. Reverse it. Watch a video, form your own opinion, your own thoughts, and keep it moving. You don't need a comment section. Hey, listen, the comment section, in my opinion, living in the comment section is worse than living on social media. You can be on IG, TikTok, enjoy those two, and not have brain rot. You go in the comment section and you live for the comment section, you run a high risk of brain rot. Like me personally, I know that I'm not good at comparisons. I know that comparison can be the thief of joy. So I tread lightly on IG, because I know all it takes is one scroll, and I can see an artist that's living a life I want to live, doing well in music, running the numbers up, has a nice car. I see people I know. They have children. They're having their third baby, happy with their wife. They look good. Holiday pics. I want to have a wife. I want to have kids. Does that mean that I can't be happy for them and I can't cheer for them and I can't like the photo? Of course not. That's not what that means. But I know myself, And when I turn off IG and I go to my real life, which is completely not the way I want to be living, but I'm doing the best I can, my mind doesn't know how to turn it off. So now, even though I'm not thinking nothing crazy like, oh man, why do they get to do it? But regardless if I realize it or not, my mind is thinking. All of a sudden, putting on the stream and pulling up the work, it feels harder. All of a sudden, the 4 or 5 hours I give you every day, it feels longer. Why is it feeling longer, legend? Why is it feeling harder? Oh, because I think I'm supposed to have it already. Or I think it's supposed to work already. So because I don't see views yet, or I don't see the numbers running up, or because it's happening little by little, now everything feels a little bit harder than it did. Why is it that I think, or I want to feel successful so bad out of nowhere? I know I want it bad, but why out of nowhere? Why is it heavy? Oh, because I see other people are living successful. Homes, vehicles, music. But why am I comparing myself to someone else? So because I know subconsciously I haven't built that up, I haven't paid attention to the pattern. I haven't retrained my mind yet. I've definitely gotten better in areas of, sitting there going, dang, I need to step this up. I'm not doing that. I'm doing what I can. And I know there's always going to be room for improvement. And I know I need to do more. And I know I need to figure out how to triple and quadruple what I'm doing with my time. And how to do the best with my time. Maybe take a full day and just clip shorts all day. Maybe, there's little things. There's little tweaks. But I'm not going to keep going because you need to do what's best for you. Maybe it's best for you to only do shorts. Maybe you do reaction videos where you're doing shorts and you're banging them out and it works for you because you work at Amazon, so you're doing little shorts. You drive, when you're on break, you can bang out some shorts. You show your day. You run up 300,000 followers, subscribers. Maybe that's best for you, and that's interesting. I don't know if y'all gonna see this, but the moment we said that, a bunch of balloons like celebration happened. And usually it's not balloons. Usually it's the big bubble, like a chat. But yeah, that was interesting, right, chat? But yeah, you need to do what's best for you. And chat, this conversation, I know some of y'all, if you watch my content, you're like, oh, we heard this. But for me, it doesn't get old. Because at the very bare minimum, chat, if I'm not motivating you, I'm motivating me. I'm reminding me why I do this and why I gotta keep going. And videos like this, this man sounds like he has trained his mind to see the good in someone. And sometimes we forget that. KC is busy. He's living a life. He's dealing with relationships. He's keeping relationships healthy. He's seeing people he has to see. He's in contact with people. He's planning. He has a team. He's got a lot going on. And sometimes we forget. We forget to look at, man, it honestly is so crazy how someone who has passion like KC and drive and hunger, again, I know because I relate. Not because I know the man, because I can relate to that. And when you have that drive, it is so crazy how you're so busy training your mind to what's next. What else are we going to do? And what else do I got to accomplish? And what can I do? I got to do more. And I can't take this for granted. And I want to take advantage of my opportunity and my audience and what God has opened doors for me for. I don't want to waste it. So what else can I do? And you feel like you're doing the right thing, which you are. Technically, you're doing the right thing. But the crazy thing is we forget to look at how much you've accomplished, or how far you've come, or how many people you helped, or how much light you shed on other people's platforms, or the numbers. Even someone like Kevin Hart, he benefits from you. Hey, listen, y'all might not want to touch on the truth, but I'll say the truth. KH is as big as it gets. But there was a little period where the comment section wasn't exactly in his favor, not too long ago. And and I know to guys like KH, he hears something like this and he laughs like, okay, comment sections, the numbers say otherwise, and he's right. It doesn't matter what the comment section says. Again, that's why I say don't live there. Don't live in the comment section, because it literally doesn't matter. But that being said, it doesn't take away from the fact that two things can be true. in the comment section, and a whole lot of people were feeling like, KH, yeah, he had a run. Almost like, we'll see him if we see him. But now, tables have turned. Comes on KC stream with Drewski, and people got that reminder. Man, we love KH. Of course you do. Because he's funny. He's good at what he does. He's humble. He respects the position he's been blessed with. He understands that he didn't get there by nothing but hard work, God, and people like us who support him. And it's like that reminder. All of a sudden you're seeing clips. All of a sudden you're seeing him here. Now, mind you, that can happen for anybody. You could take Joe Schmo, who did great songs yesterday and no one has talked about him. You could do that for anybody. But it's the fact of the matter is that, make no mistake, KH benefits from KC as much as KC benefited from him. And likewise. And we don't look at these things. We don't look at the fact that, yo, bro, you do a lot for people. Not just money. Not just, I changed this guy's life. Or I put my friends on. Which, by the way, solid. That's like Adam Sandler type solid. So, it's videos like this that I say all that to say, I'll wrap it up. This is a solid video. I don't know who this person is, but follow, subscribe, show love, because you get what you put out there, and evidently he's showing nothing but love. This is good. Do me. Nah, I haven't done enough. Alright, chat. Wait, are we done or? Let me see. Oh, what's his name? Earned, not given. Here, I'll go to him. Here you go. Earned, not given. Show love. Everybody love everybody. What's next, chat? Oh, that's it? What? I'm coming right back, though. Speaking of T-Pain, we got this T-Pain
Innovators
video.
in any field are sometimes hated in their own time, and one man who knows all about that is T-Pain. Breaking out of Tallahassee with an unheard of auto-tune sound, it took no time before he had an undeniable